Today we're going to do a little hunt, and my plan is to use all audio. So let me set up a little program here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go with discrimination 0. We'll adjust the sensitivity last, so we'll see how everything's going to set up. I think I want to use 17.6, maybe find some small objects. I know that would help with that. The iron volume, I'm going to leave that at 0. The reactivity, I'm going to leave it at 3. The audio response, I'm going to bump it up to 3. And let's see, the tone setting, transmit power is going to be at 2. Let's see, I can go to discrimination here. I'm in full tones. Okay, so let's see what we can come up with. We got a little bit of chatter in the machine, but it's not too bad. I think I can handle it. It's kind of cool out here today too, so it may be just adjusting to the temperature. That sounds like an iron object. But just out of curiosity, I'm going to dig it up to see what kind of objects are out here at this location. It's a new shovel I've got. I like it so far. It's the first time I ever used it. Got my pinpoint on vibrate. There it is. It's a round nail. It appears. I don't think it's a square now. No, it's a round nail, so it's a modern iron target. Sounds like another nail. That nail was close to the other one, so I'm going to let that one go for right now. Sounds pretty junky to me. Alright, this sounds absolutely huge. Sounds like a can. Let's see if I'm right. Hey, Pepsi. When you get used to the machine, you can tell a lot with full tones. Well, that's a nice sound target. It doesn't sound like silver. It sounds like it could be something interesting. It's a piece of that can. That could be in the ring category. So if you hear a target like that, it could be a ring. Gold ring. Alright, I'm going to turn the sensitivity down a little bit. That chatter is not to my liking. I'm assuming that's EMI. .84 sounds pretty quiet. I'm gonna roll with that. It's definitely right on the surface, and it's very big. Not interested. Sounds like aluminum. Must be relatively deep. Not getting on the surface with a pinpointer. Let's try to figure out where's that. It's in the hole. I think I just bumped into it. Aluminum. You can kind of hear the sound of aluminum in full tones. And another thing, since I'm getting, looks like Mountain Dew cans at this depth, we're probably talking about an area that's been filled over that's not going to be all that interesting. So I'm slowly working my way farther down away from this area because I don't think the finds here are going to be very impressive. So like small iron. Ooh. That's interesting. That's a small object. I'm in 17 kilohertz or 18 kilohertz, so I'm not real familiar. I do know that 18 kilohertz makes things sound a little bit better than they are sometimes. So this could be just like a regular penny, or it could be silver. I don't know until I dig it up. Okay, now these. It's about right there. I just bumped into it. It's something big down there. Let's see what it is. I think I probably got it in that scoop. Yeah, it's in this clod. Huh. Well, that was odd. That's looks like a beer can or something like that, but the quality of the metal is thicker than, say, a regular Coke can or something like that. So I'm not sure what that is, but it's not silver. See what that is. I'm looking at it. More aluminum. As of right now, it's gum wrappers and cans and bottle tops and nails. Maybe we'll get into a older area. You know, when you run across areas like this, if you keep looking, you'll eventually find an area that's nice, that you like. And when I say nice, I mean like silver coins and things of that nature. Research helps, but if you don't have research tools available, there's no harm in just going out and look. That's a sharp target. That sounds coin size to me. Let me show you how I pinpoint it. I go over it and I back up to where the signal goes away to about like right there, and it should be right on the tip of the coil where the red XP is written. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, it is. I was right. I think I see something. What the heck is this? Is it something solid? Oh, I believe this is cloth. Yeah. Okay, so we must be looking at a button. It's a couple of buttons. Oh, it's like I wanted to say a corset, but more than likely it's something sports related, or some kind of equipment. But you can see the little button there where the string goes through it and ties it up like laces, like shoelaces sort of. Well, whatever, we'll keep looking. That's a stick or a root. Let's see what else we can come up with. That signal sounds kind of sick. It's like a mixture of high tone and low tone. Especially in 17 kilohertz, that's usually a pretty bad sign. It sounds like foil. It sounds like a gum wrapper or something like that. Let's see if I'm right. It's in the hole. It's out of the hole. Here it is. What did I say? Gum wrapper? Well, you know, it's not a gum wrapper. It is a relatively solid object. And it is a old object. It's like it's a sheet of copper, maybe? Or it feels like it has some copper in it. But it looks pretty old. It takes a while for metal to get brittle like that. It's a nice little shovel. I like my eagle. It's pretty cool. I think about painting it black, but you know, I can roll with blue, I guess. It's nice. That sounds like an absolute mess. That sounds pretty sick to me too. That sounds like straight nail. mixed with trash. Now this program I'm using right now, I think is just like what they call, or what Gary, I think it's Gardancelin, I believe, I don't know his last name, I can't think of his last name, but I think he created a program called the Hot Program, which was really the first program that came out for the Deus that is just amazing. And I think this program is pretty much the same one that I came up with. Hey, it may have been after I saw his video though, so I'm not trying to take credit, and I'm sure he's not either. But you can run a program just like this, is what I'm trying to say, without the, control piece. So if you were interested in a Deus, you could get the Deus with the headset, and I think there's only one difference on the program I'm using right now and the one that you can create on the headset, and I think it's my iron response is, not my iron response, my audio depth, or whatever it's called, audio signal. Let's change it right now and find out what this thing is called. Whoop, wrong pocket. My audio response is set to 3 right now, and if you took the Deus Fast program and converted it to full tones, removed the discrimination down to 0, it would be with the audio response of 4. So let's operate with the audio response of 4, and basically everything is the same as the Deus with the headphones. So this program I'm using right now is one that comes with the regular Deus without the control box. So if you were just to buy the Deus with the headphones and the coil, in this, we'll be running with this program easily. Basically, you can set this up without a control box. I'm surprised more people don't use full tones. It sounds kind of junky, but it's also kind of interesting. This location, like I said, I'm still trying to get to know it, so let's see what that is. It's pretty easy to dig around here. Still in the hole. It sounds like it's pretty small, but that could be cool. There it is. I wouldn't expect this as a dime or anything like that, but let's see. Oh, let's see it. It is cool. And it does look pretty cool. This is I guess a bronze or copper nail almost, it looks like. But that's a pretty cool font with the green color on it. I might have nicked it right there. With the green on it, it looks like it's been down there for a little while. Well, cool. Junky sound and signal there. Some iron right here. And some non-ferrous right here. Let's go for that and see what it is. In the plug. Feel it. Huh, it's another one. Okay, well, starting to get a collection of these. I'm not sure what that is. If anybody knows what that is. I can't tell if it's broken. It looks like it may be twisted off. It could be, I don't know. I have no idea what that is. But it looks pretty old. If anybody knows what that is and if it's old, let me know, because if that's an old object relatively shallow, I'll know to focus on this area a little more. It's got a little weight to it. Yeah, and this is what it sounds like. It's definitely good quality metal. I wonder if I should dig up that iron right beside. That might give me an idea. Of the age of this area. And it sounds relatively shallow as well. Because if these are some shallow old targets, we might be looking for good night. I think I just found a car. Okay, I wish I hadn't dug that up. That is heavy. I think what I'm finding is farm equipment. Something off of a tractor. And I wish I knew a little bit more about dating objects like this. But I don't. You know, other than it looks like it does have, I can't tell if that's a screw-on nut, like a bolt or not. I mean, it appears to be a bolt. So, I mean, to me, this could be from the 60s, or it could be from the 20s. I have no idea. But I will stick it right here and carry it with me on the way out. I'd say that was a pretty good sound target, other than the fact that when I come off the target, on the edges you start to hear iron tinge, or like a low grunt. That right there, that sound usually is not good. You know, a little bit of it's okay, but we're still gonna check it out. And you know what that is? That is iron. It's an iron ring and it is expanded and swollen up like a donut in the oven with rust. And that's why we got that high signal. It's hard to beat or defeat or understand the properties of a ring. A ring in iron will give you a high tone in just about every program. But then again, a ring, I guess I should focus on what I'm actually looking at here. This could be a ring for a strap, which would mean if you're using straps, even if you're doing farming, you're probably pulling stuff with a horse or something like that. So this might be from back whenever we were using horses to get around. Horses for tractors. You know, or it could have been just recent. You know what I mean? Other than the rust, I mean, people still use horses, I imagine. But that's that. But now what I said about the iron sound when you pull away from the target, you know, that's an example of how that would have helped eliminate that. If you were in a rush and you were just trying to dig perfect targets, you wouldn't dig that up. There again, another sound that's pretty much a mess. I can't even make myself do that one. What is this? Let's start with that one. We got one right here. Let's see what that is. We'll focus on that other loud thing later. It's in the plug. Now, this is relatively shallow. Okay, so the first one is a pull tab. That always gives you a good signal, kind of like a ring or a nickel. They're worth digging up, especially places like this. You know, you never know what it could be. Let's see if we can figure out what that other thing is. I'd say it's probably the can the pull tab came off of. It's just an absolutely honking signal. I hate to dig it up. Alright, well, let's dig it up anyway. Yeah. It is a can. It is a can. It is a green can. The elusive green can. Actually, it's not elusive at all. If you were digging cans, you could dig cans forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Alright. So, I guess we're in a kind of trashy area. No. Sometimes you just have to say no. Listen to the trash around here. Oh, they do sound pretty deep though. It's kind of reminded me of structure was here, or a junk area. There have been some old parts sitting around. Huh? What was that? You see, that signal sounds good on the edge. You hear how when it goes away, and it never kicks over into iron. Okay, well, a little bit. But not much. Let's check it out. Huh. It was on the surface. I just dropped it. It's a small object. It's a small object. It's a very small object. It's got a piece of iron in there with it. Here it is, right there. Oh, never mind, I was hearing my watch. Teeny tiny little piece of copper. Real soft. May have been a piece that was cut off. Oh, actually, it could have been something holding something together. I bet you it was a clip. I see the bends right there, like it was bent here. And it was bent there. Kind of like a staple. I guess it's a staple, actually. Picks it up just fine. Man, that's some reactivity speed there, isn't it? Alright. See what else we can find. Hey, stop yelling at me. Damn jays. Just kidding, I like them. I like those birds. I wonder if there's a silver coin over here somewhere. Or even a wheat penny. Something. I had enough staples. Coke. Coke can. Or out here, beer can. Ooh, what was that? It's got that ruh, ruh. That's not silver. That's not either. You hear that? Ruh, ruh, ruh. It's not good. Alright, we'll check it out though. We'll check it out. That was loud as heck. You see when I pull it up and I get the light signal with the distance, it's got that ruh, ruh, kind of sound that's usually I'll make a decision not to dig it, but we'll dig it this time and see if I'm wrong. Yeah. Can. Been there, done that. the not so elusive green can. Hey, that might be Sprite. Yeah, whatever. It's probably like Mr. Pig or something. I've got a bag full of cans. I gotta stop doing that. Start focusing on things I'm more sure of. Honestly, I kind of did this, guys, for you. I dug up all this crap just so you could see what it sounds like. And hopefully when you go out with your DAS, you will not dig it up. Kind of interesting, but not very. Big fat gold ring would be nice. That's a neat signal. Not aluminum sounding. I mean, if it is, it's small. In the plug. What is this? There it is. What is it? Huh. Was that making that nice noise? Yep. Aluminum foil. Old aluminum foil. Kind of gave me a jewelry sound. Let's see if we can do better. I'm assuming that's more of it. I'll have to leave it. Let's see what that is. In the plug. Or foil. Well, that was part of the signal. I have a feeling there's something else in there. Let's see. Well, I guess that's it. Unless I covered up whatever it was with a nail or something. But it didn't sound all that great, so oh well. That's a pretty high tone for a small object. Could be of interest. Oh, I missed it. It's on the edge. Yeah, looks like I can now. My God. Get the heck out of there. It's not a can. Reminds me of a pop metal lawn dart type object. Sounds really good though. I don't know what that is, but the metal is decomposing into powder, so I'm assuming it's something kind of like aluminum. Surrounded by all this iron. Which I'm pretty sure is nails. Nails, nails, nails. Ooh. That's a nice sound. It's repeatable two ways. That's what silver sounds like. It sounds like that could be a silver dime or something. But it's definitely surrounded by a lot of junk. It's in the nails. Let's see if we can't get it. There it is, right there. It is a dime. It's not a silver dime though. Ooh, what does that say? 73? I think that's 1973. It was pretty deep too, so I think this area is the 70s. I'm not impressed with it. I'll get back to you when I find a better spot.
Legend has it that for every like, share, or subscription to this channel, you will have a wonderful find in your future. But, you know, don't just like, share, or subscribe because you want to find something good. Because, you know, that would be cheating.